Hey everybody out there, thank you so much for tuning in today on Up Close, Unplugged, and Uncut. It's your girl, Sounds of Shar'e, and I am live in studio today at the Retreat USA, so make sure you guys stay tuned to us at theretreatusa.com. I'm live in studio with the legendary DJ MF'n Jayne. I'm not going to say it. Hey, period, live sound effects. You don't get that from any other DJ, okay? Period. I love it. How are you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
I'm excited. You're finally here.
Finally. You finally invited me.
I know, right? She just had to put that out there for the crowd out there. Just had to wrap me out. So good to see you. You're looking good.
Thank you.
I know you're feeling great. We just had some good laughs every time we link up. I love to link up with you. So let's dig in a little bit to your history of becoming a DJ. You are from Detroit, right?
Detroit.
Yes.
Yes.
How was that? How was growing up in Detroit?
Oh, Detroit, that's home. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was all about music. You run into everybody who does music, whether they're a producer, they singing.
Yeah.
You know, it's in the households. I mean, it's Motown.
I know that's right. So DJing, apparently amongst the many plethora of men, is Detroit known for DJs? Do you have a lot of DJs down there?
Yeah. We got some dope DJs down there. You know, not to take away from any other state or anyone. Yeah. You know, but they good.
Yeah.
You know? We speed our music up a little bit though.
Yes, because you guys do more so like that footwork type of music a little bit. Yeah.
We do footwork.
Yes. So tell me, when did you first fall in love with DJing? Was it when you were little?
I was little.
Okay.
But I grew up in a household, you know, it was quite a few of us in the house. It was grandma, mom, aunties, uncles.
Okay.
Young family. So yeah.
Yeah.
Ask the question again.
When did you first fall in love with DJing?
Right. So when I was younger, I used to always listen to the DJs on the radio.
Okay.
You know, you used to hit the record button on the tape player.
Yeah.
So hit the record button on the tape player, and I just fell in love with it. I always wanted to be a DJ.
Nice.
So
at what age?
At that age, I probably was about 10. Okay. 9 or 10. Yeah.
Nice. When did you make your first? So are you a beat maker? So I know there's like different levels of DJing. What level do you consider yourself on? Like, do you make beats? Because I know you make mixtapes. Because my husband, shouts out to Ronnie out there. I love you.
Ronnie boy.
Yes. Ronnie loved him some DJ Mary Jane. Okay. We were singing actually that Mary Jane last night. Mm-hmm. Lord, in honor of you coming on the show today. But yeah, so like I know you make super dope mixes, but do you like make beats as well?
You know, I got a beat machine. I played around, but I wouldn't necessarily say I make beats. Okay. I may play around, like if I'm DJing, I may bring it out. Some people don't know that I'm doing that. Nice. But like I can build a beat on top of a beat. You would think I was mixing and blending it, but I was really putting the beat together. Yeah,
and speaking of that, I talking about turntables. You just got some new equipment. I seen you post on Facebook because I'm totally a stalker. How cool is that? Like, so is that like an additional piece that needs to is that an additional piece to add on to the equipment you already have, or is that like a replacement?
No, it's a replacement.
Oh, okay.
It's a replacement. Trying to figure out if I'm gonna use it like as a backup or when I do certain gigs like weddings. Yes. You know, it was a very pricey mixer, and it's very innovative. It spins, so it's not like the regular controllers that you see. Okay. Like it actually spin like turntables.
Yes, I know that's right. Now speaking of DJ, when was your first gig what was your first gig? And how old were you?
I mean, my first gig, I was 26 because I started, I had to be able to afford it because the equipment is very expensive. It really is.
I could imagine.
Very expensive. So if you ain't got insurance on it, it mess up. Yeah. You messed up. But my first gig was at Wayne State University. Okay. Now that's in Detroit? Yeah, it was free. It was a fundraiser for St. Jude.
Oh, nice.
And it was in the fall, and that was one of the things I had told myself when I first started DJing. I started like pretty much 3 months in, and I was like, I'm going to have my first gig in the fall. I started in the spring. And I was like, my first gig gonna be in the fall. So I actually quit my job. Like, I demoted myself. I was a manager at Foot Locker. Demoted myself and taught myself how to DJ all spring and summer.
Really?
Yeah.
So you are a self-taught DJ.
Yeah, nobody taught me.
That is so dope.
Nobody taught me. I tried to reach out. And
that is so dope.
So I taught myself.
Some people are scared for you to come out greater than them now. Like, oh God, no, how dare I teach you? And then you end up being greater than me. But that all comes with a form of networking, you know what I mean? Like you know, the type of person that you are, you're so humble, and so I could only imagine if someone were to have taught you that you would show so much love to them, like, you know, I mean, like, it's just endless, the opportunities that you've been given even since you've been here in Indianapolis, which we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we have more exclusive footage with the one and only DJ Mary Jane. Don't go anywhere. Get your laugh on at Big Mike G's Comedy Open Mic every Tuesday at 7:30 with sign up starting at 7 p.m. sharp.
What's up? This is Mike Goldie, aka Big Mike G.
Are you an up-and-coming comic looking for your big spotlight? Well, Big Mike G's Comedy Open Mic starts April 5th. This is just for you. April 5th, it's going down at the Ken Cinema and Brazier, located at 1258 Windsor Street, Indianapolis, Indiana 46201. Come get your laugh on. Hey everybody, thank you so much for tuning back into Up Close, Unplugged and Uncut. Make sure you guys stay tuned to the retreatusa.com and make sure you check out Madam Love Cleaning Services. She's super amazing, Nashimbi. Make sure you guys check her out. She is on Facebook, and you can contact her at 317-653-7304 for all your cleaning services. She's available for residential and commercial cleaning. All right, we are live. I know, right? I am loving the energy. We have been having too much fun, okay? Let's cheer to fun.
Cheers to fun.
Living life. Yes. So, to coincide with what we were discussing earlier, so being a self-taught DJ, I mean, like, that's super dope, because like it's so fun to be a part of your own journey of discovery of yourself. Because you feel like, you know, nobody can take this away from you. Nobody can say like, I gave this to you.
Right.
You know, and so that's the most rewarding part about it all. What has been like your favorite part about DJing?
People.
I knew
the people, man. I love people like that. It's just if people was gone, I wouldn't even make it. Like, like I wouldn't.
Which is where I met you DJing at Epic Ultra Lounge. And what was that, about 5-6 years ago? It's been about 6 years ago. And I mean, I fell in love with your DJing, and then like you are one of my top 2 DJs, and I mean in the world, not in Indianapolis, not in Indiana, in the entire world. So yes, make sure you all stay tuned to DJ Mary Jane. Definitely popping the parties off. I mean, everywhere, anywhere that you have played at, I mean, the crowd is just like non-stop energetic. Your DJing, your personality is energetic. It definitely shines through. Growing up in Detroit, like, what is it like? What was your fun time outside of DJing when you were there?
My fun time was my family.
Yeah.
It was definitely my family. It was my family. It was my friends.
Yeah.
It was, and they were like family. So it was. That's just really what it was. Yeah. You know.
Are you a game player? Like, did y'all used to sit around like play games or roast each other, or like
we used to fight.
What was a weekend for Mary Jane?
A weekend for Mary Jane. It was in the summertime, because that's the most memorable moments in the holidays.
Yes.
But the summertime, it was like just outside, fire hydrant on, like in the neighborhood. We used to have this little truck that used to come down the street. It was like a portable pool.
Oh, nice.
And they would block the street off, and they would, like, the whole block would be in the pool from blocks over. It was like a block party. So it was just dope. it was a regular weekend. It was just being a kid.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's so cool. Being a creative kid, you know, because I think that everybody does have something special about them, but everybody doesn't necessarily tap into their specialness that they have about themselves. But when you tap into it, it just brings out a whole nother level of looking forward to the next day in life. You know, and so I think that it was, you know, important that even at the age of 10, you seeing yourself being a DJ, and like so many years later, you know, and sometimes, you know, it's not a good thing that parents like maybe hound into us like, okay, you said you like DJ and so you're gonna do it, you know. So you kind of had that freedom to just kind of, you know, do your own thing and figure it out. So that's really cool. Have you ever thought about having like a documentary done about your life? Like,
you know what? I thought about that.
Yeah.
I thought about it. Just something to even just, I think everybody should do a documentary after a certain age. I don't care if you're not a DJ, if you know, you're a multi-billionaire. Like, why not do a documentary on your everyday life? You never know what somebody's been through. It gives you a different outlook on people. So I think everybody should do it before they die.
That's a good way to look at it. And a pretty fun thing, because even just like all the pictures, I know you're in so many pictures, so many video footages of people even just being honored enough to even grace a picture with you, or saying that, you know, you were a part of their journey, because like you not only DJ, but you give people a sense of welcome. And you give I mean, like even just being in the club atmosphere or a bar atmosphere. I know you more so do like private gigs now, because moving on up, that's what it's about. I know that's right. But you know, you give everybody that sense of belonging, and you make everybody feel like they can just come up and talk to DJ Mary Jane. Like you're not up here, you know, which is what I find, you know, for a lot of people just in the entertainment industry by itself to be. And so just super dope to even know you on a personal level, you know, talking to you like sis, like, you know, we call each other sis, like it's you've just been that way, you know, since I met you. What style of music is your favorite music to DJ?
Well, since I've been in Indianapolis, I would say, you know, my favorite is R&B, neo soul. That's really where my vibe is. Okay. Now, when it comes to partying, I can play EDM, techno, because that's where I'm from. House,
I love it.
Like that was really the style. Yeah, that was really the style of where I've been and how I came about, and then it turned into that. And when I moved here, I didn't know nothing about rap music. I'm gonna be honest with you, not for real. Yeah, me either. Yeah, so I was like, whoa, like I gotta really DJ this. Yeah, so it was a transition. So even though a lot of people, which I am thankful of, that told me like, hey, you need to work on this. Some was being, you know, a little mean about it. Some was really being supportive. Yeah. And sometimes I took offense to it, because I felt like I was good. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like I really felt like I was good, and I really want to shout out Shauna, because regardless of the fact, like she gave me a platform to like really birth like Mary Jane, like the hood Mary Jane.
Because that's where we all met you from. Like you were the legendary DJ, well known for you know, spinning the turntables at Epic Ultra Lounge. And yeah, Shauna is very dope. You know, I mean, Epic Times, definitely. I see why it's called Epic Ultra Lounge. It was some good times, you know. Even I used to perform there. You were actually one of the first two DJs that played my music here. You know, rest in peace to DJ Regency. But he was one of the first DJs to play my music. And then he passed, unfortunately. But he was super dope. Don't know if you ever got to meet him. But you know, just being a female DJ in this world is already I'm guessing like pretty competitive when it comes to the men, because you know, sometimes men feel like that's their area, you know,
it's like
but you get with the best of them. You definitely get with the best of them. Definitely worthy of being noted, you know, across the globe, you ask me. Do you have any? So when you do your mixtapes, like, do you keep the fans in mind? Like, are they able to like contact you and say like, hey, on your next mix, can we, have a say in what you pick, or like, how do you come up with the songs that you're gonna put on your mix?
First of all, I'm definitely open to it, but I am trying to create a platform where maybe it's a website or certain things where people have suggestions, or if they want to hear certain things, I want to give them that platform. Like, I'm the people's DJ.
Yes.
So I can never be the people's DJ without the people. So most definitely, like, tell me so I know to get better and to give y'all what y'all want.
Cool. So so, and I've been asking this a lot lately because I just feel like it kind of goes hand in hand with the entertainment industry. Do you see yourself doing anything outside of DJing in the entertainment industry?
Do I see myself?
Yeah, like, do you see yourself acting or no?
I got quite a few hidden talents, but at the end of the day, I think DJing is the one thing that helped me open myself, but I'm actually shy. It takes a lot. It takes a couple drinks to
it's coming, right? Y'all see me doing the little fingers. I bring the exclusives. We gonna take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we are gonna pick the brain of one of the legendary DJs in the entire world, DJ Mary Jayne. Don't go anywhere. I'm gonna break the code, y'all. I'm breaking the code, y'all. You have been tuned in to Up Close, Unplugged, and Uncut with your girl Sounds of Shar'e for an exclusive interview featuring DJ Mary Jayne. Make sure you stay tuned to part 2 coming up March 20th at 7 p.m. Stay tuned and follow me on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram at Sounds of Shar'e. Get on over and subscribe to my YouTube channel and stay up to date with me at soundsofshare.net.